When I took out my first car loan for $15,000, I thought I had it all figured out. A stable job, monthly payments that seemed affordable, and the thrill of owning a new car made it feel like the right move. I was like a lot of people, believing that as long as I made my payments on time, everything was fine. But that was only half the story. In the beginning, the loan didn't feel like a burden. The car was brand new, the payments were manageable, and life just went on. But slowly, month after month, I started to realize a hard truth. Debt has a way of quietly taking over your financial freedom. Even when you're paying it off diligently, interest is always working against you. What I didn't really get at first was how car loans are designed. In the early years, most of what you pay goes straight to interest, not the actual amount you borrowed. This meant that even after paying for a couple of years, my loan balance wasn't shrinking nearly as fast as I thought it would. That was my wake-up call. Then came the unexpected expenses. We all have them. Sudden repair, rising gas prices, annual insurance bills, and all the little costs of daily life. All of a sudden, that manageable loan payment started to feel heavy. I never missed a payment, but I was no longer comfortable. A serious question began to echo in my mind. Am I working for my money, or is my money just working for the bank? That single question changed everything for me. It was the spark that ignited a new financial path. I started tracking every single dollar. I mean everything. I needed to see exactly where my money was going and how much interest I was actually paying over the life of the loan. When I finally crunched the numbers, I was shocked. If I just stuck to the original payment plan, I would end up paying thousands of dollars more than the car sticker price. That was it. I had to change my strategy. First, I went on a spending diet. I cut out all the unnecessary expenses. Those small habits, like eating out a few times a week, impulse buys on Amazon, and subscriptions I wasn't even using, were silently draining my income. Cutting them out wasn't easy, but it was absolutely necessary. It was a choice between temporary wants and long-term freedom. Second, I started attacking the principal. Whenever I had any extra money, a small bonus from work, a little side hustle income, or just money saved from my new spending habits, I put it directly toward the principal balance of the loan. This is key. A lot of people think making an extra payment just pays for the next month. But if you specify it's for the principal, you reduce the total amount you owe. Even small extra payments of $50 or $100 made a huge difference over time, because it meant less interest would build up in the future. Third, and maybe the most important change, was a shift in my mindset. I stopped seeing my car as a symbol of success and started seeing the loan for what it was. A financial responsibility. Real ownership isn't about having the keys in your hand. It's about not owing anyone for it. You're really not truly free if a bank still claims a piece of your income every single month. And you know what happened. Slowly but surely, the balance started dropping faster. That $15,000 debt went down to $10,000, then $7,000, and as I film this today, it stands at just $4,500. Getting to this point wasn't about magically earning more money. It was all about managing my money better. This whole journey taught me lessons that you just don't learn in school. Debt isn't always a bad thing, but being ignorant about how it works is incredibly expensive. Before you sign on the dotted line for any loan, you have to understand the interest rate, the payment schedule, and the long-term impact on your financial health. A car can definitely improve your life, but not if it steals your peace of mind and keeps you up at night. I learned that financial freedom doesn't come from owning fancy things or living a luxurious lifestyle. It comes from control. Control over your spending, control over your financial decisions, and control over your mindset. If you're watching this and you feel stuck in a car loan or with credit card debt or any kind of monthly payment that's stressing you out, I want you to know this. You are not alone and you absolutely can get out of it. It's possible. Start small. The first step is just to track your expenses for 1 month. See where your money is going. Then take a good, hard look at your loan statement. Understand the terms. If you can, start making small, extra payments toward the principal. Even $20 makes a difference. And most importantly, stay consistent. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Today, with my loan balance at $4,500, I can see the finish line. I'm closer to true financial freedom than I've ever been. And honestly, the lessons I've learned along the way are worth more than the car itself. This isn't just a story about paying off a loan. It's a journey from financial confusion to clarity, from stress to control, and from being in debt to chasing freedom. If this story resonated with you, just remember your financial past doesn't define you. Your financial decisions from this day forward are what will shape your future. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more on my journey to financial freedom. I'll see you in the next one.